Okay, Robert Davis back here with you. This is a tutorial by special request from Tyler, and thanks for your request, Tyler. And let's see if we can't help you out here. We're going to go to Delphi down here, start this, and we're going to create a new multi-device application. And we'll do the blank application. It's going to get all ready here. And here we go. So Tyler's problem is that a multi-device application doesn't have a TDBGrid for handling table grids or query grids. So what we're going to do is see if we can't circumvent that. So we need to connect to the database first. We'll go down here to DBGo. He's using the Access database. I will too. And we'll get a table. And separate these out a little bit. We'll build our connection string to our database. Build. We're going to use the Microsoft Jet 4.0 OLE DB provider. Next. Navigate to our database. Let's see what the data. Family tree. And here it is. Test our connection. That's good to go. Click OK. OK. And then you want to turn this login prompt off. You don't need that. And then we'll set up our table. And we've got to give that a connection, which is ADO connection 1. Select our table. It's going to be main table. And we can activate this now. Double click on the table component. Add all fields. ID is maintained by the Access database engine itself, so we don't need that. And what we'll do is let's take a few of these fields and middle name, last name, and we'll drag and drop these onto our main form here. Oh, maybe not. Let me see. No. Okay. Let's look for a grid component. And it's under grids. And we use the grid component. And what we're going to do here is do visual live binding. And that's one of the things that Tyler had a question on also. So we're going to go to table 1. Okay, sorry, I was on the wrong component. We need the grid component. We'll come over here to live bindings and we'll select bind visually. Let's bring up the visual live binder. Let me open this up just a little bit. If I can, yeah. And so what we're going to do is put first name to the grid, middle name to the grid, last name to the grid, and we'll put email to the grid. So those are columns 0 through 3, which are 4 columns, and you see the data is populated into the grid. And live binding's two-way, so you'll see in a minute when we edit something in the grid, it's saved to the database table. So let's minimize this, and we're going to go to the columns editor here on the grid, and we're going to set some widths because they're all -1. What's that mean? I don't know. Middle name will do the same thing. Last name, same thing. And email, we'll set this to 200. Wow, that was close. Let's see. See if we can get it. 201. 202. That's got it. Okay. So we can close that. And now let's run the multi-device application. Let's see. Where did I put that? Yeah. Yes, I'll replace it. Yes. Okay, and here it goes. Okay, you see we've got all our data in there. Now, the one thing that I realized about this is since there's no kind of native multi-application components for database components, and we're having to kind of cheat to do this, what you'll have to do, Tyler, is build your own DB Navigator, and I won't go into that here, but it just gets your, previous, next, etc., add, delete, update, that kind of thing. But you can see I'm gonna take this out for William and close the application. And you see it still persists here because we haven't updated the database. But when we start it, you see it's gone. So it responds how it should. And so that's a quick down and dirty about multi-device application and visual live binding. So, and it's two-way properties. So I hope that gives you some assistance, Tyler, and good luck on your project for your school. And again, this is Robert Davis. I've enjoyed this. I haven't done a multi-device application, but it's as simple as Delphi. Unfortunately, it's not mature enough, in my view, multi-device application to have all the database components that you really need. So that's it for this, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye.